Look, welcome back to Scars from the Playground. Lil Boosie announced his collab album with NBA YoungBoy. Let's get into the content.
Yeah, me and YB album coming. I had to wait till YB drop his album. So after YB drop his album, they gonna give me the okay when Capital gonna let me know when I can drop my shit. But it's coming. It's coming. Hopefully we can make some more records and make that bitch better. But it's coming. It's coming.
That's what I was saying right there. It's several of those in there.
We stepped on that bitch too.
Every time I count them, when they be in stacks like that, it be 5 on them.
Yeah, we stepped on that bitch, bro. But I won't do a couple more songs because we ain't talking about nothing but stepping in this bitch. Nigga done killed the whole corner store. The people on every song. That bitch straight ball stepping. That bitch. That's why I named it 225 business. But I won't put some more heartfelt shit on there. Cause we just straight.
Yeah, we got him 2 tears in the book. This nigga finna slay this bitch. We both out of it. Yeah, we both out of the fucking.
Look, you heard it. The man got an album with NBA YoungBoy that he's been trying to get pushed out, but YB didn't want to clear it. Now they're cool, fam. YB came out a completely different person. Some people say it's the medication. I would just tell you, the man damn near just learned his lesson. He don't want to be behind them walls, fam. It ain't cool when you get there. Drop it in the comments. But look here, the album coming out. I don't know what it's called. I don't know what they gonna call it. It's all on some rah-rah, red rum type shit. This is all old tracks. Maybe they'll get in the studio. Doubt it if it's gonna be together. But maybe they'll get in the studio and release some newer music. Look, people want to hear more from YB. Point blank period. People want to hear more than just that rah-rah, red rum type shit. That type of shit gonna get you back in trouble. Why? Everybody ain't going for it. I'm just being honest. I'm just being real. Shout out to NBA YoungBoy because I like him. You know, I hear a lot of people that, bro, you just be talking shit about everybody. This ain't about that. This just by keeping it real. Real recognize real. So when I say something and it sticks, you gotta understand NBA YoungBoy wanna hear shit like that. Boosie, everybody, anybody I might talk about on this platform wanna hear what they done that could have been done a little different. We ain't gonna say wrong, but what they could do that could be done a little different. Nobody wants to be surrounded by yes men. You know what I mean? I'm not on payroll. I'm not on payroll. Not to mention, I've never been the type to be paid off anyway. Let's just be honest. Let's just be real. Scars from the Playground. Shout out to Lil Boosie. This album, I do believe, will be fire. Massa, I would say it's cool. Kodak Black say the shit is ass. He says harsh, trash. Look, I don't know if I would have checked it out by now if he hadn't have said that, but with him saying that, yeah, it gave me a little restriction. You know what I mean? I'll check it out later, fam. Yeah, I'll check it out later. What he's been coming out with, yeah, it's been gas, fam. It's been gas, but at this point in my life, I need more. You know what I mean? Real shit, I need more. It can't just be all the rah-rah, red rum type shit every day. Why? I'm trying to be motivated to keep getting this money on. You know what I mean? Keep getting it. You know, on top of that, I need to be motivated through the ears. You know what I mean? I need to be motivated through the ears. Keep my relationship right. Do right by the kids. I mean, this is just the type of shit I look for in music personally. Not every other day, the other me comes out and I need to hear that rah-rah shit just to keep going. You know what I mean? Maybe even have to restrain myself from having to put pause on a nigga. I like to hear that goddamn shit. You know what I mean? But other than that, yeah, you got to go deeper, bro. You got to go deeper. It's 2025. The people want to have something they can really just hold on to. Something that sticks, man. Something with grit. Now, this Boosie album and this NBA YoungBoy, this is going to be dope. Why? Because Boosie doesn't make any trash music, fam, nor does he want to be connected to it. That's just not him. He's gonna always find his way to real rapping. So that the NBA YoungBoy that some fans don't get to see often, where he's really in his rap bag, this is what you're gonna see on the album with Boosie. So I'm pretty happy to see it, bro. Boosie don't get the flowers he deserves. Remember Kanye West was talking that shit, but Boosie down south is like Tupac out west, man. Let's just be honest. Let's just be real. Boosie and Webby was they was like one of the best duos in the world, fam, ever in hip hop. You have to put them up there if you really listen to music. Now, I always talk about Lil Webby. I say he was one of the most lyrical motherfuckers down south. People laugh. They're like, oh, Webby? You say that because you don't know Webby. You know what I mean? You don't know Lil Webby. You just know who you see. And you got to go back in music, fam. You got to hear Savage Life. You got to hear Savage Life 2. You got to hear Lil Boosie and Webby with the ghetto stories, bro. You got to hear all this shit to understand. You got to go back and hear that Lil Boosie Perfection. You know? Start there, fam. When you start somewhere, you'll see where it takes you, fam. But then you'll give these guys way more respect. Look, shout out NBA YoungBoy, shout out Lil Boosie. That album is gonna be fire, fam. Drop it in the comments if you're in for this or not, bro. But I think this is gonna be fire. Now, would I want to hear them talk about some more of that, like I said, that Lil Boosie Perfection type shit, that NBA YoungBoy graffiti type shit? Yes. I don't think it should be all inspired by the red rum. You got to go deeper, bro. You got to dig deeper within your ticker and let some not, fam. Like Slim Shady said, Eminem, go in that motherfucker and don't come back till something dope hits you. You know what I mean? Point blank period. Drop it in the comments, man. Scars from the playground. Shout out Boosie, shout out NBA YoungBoy, because they both doing their things, fam. They both doing their thing. And Lil Boosie, what happened to the T.I. album? Real niggas are still waiting on that, fam, because I know that was going to have some real hip-hop attached to it. That's T.I. and Boosie, two of the realest, you know what I mean? Yeah, I wanted to hear that. I was pretty stoked about that shit, you know what I mean? Even though T.I. got some other shit going on, we're not talking about that right now today. We're talking about the music, fam. Yeah, shout out Tip Harris. Because on that microphone, I'm talking about a real microphone, one that you rap in. I'm not talking about that Diddy type shit before y'all get that shit started. Real microphone. On a real microphone, hey, T.I. is a force to be reckoned with. Let's just be, and Boosie. That would have been dope, man. You gotta stop promising these collaborative albums and not putting them out, fam. You gotta release this shit. Niggas wanna hear it, bro. What are you gonna wait and make it part of your last testament, your dying testament? Or can you put this out after I go? No, bro, come on, man. It's to be devoured right now, fam. Put that shit out. T.I. Tip, go ahead and clear that shit because fans want to hear it. I'm just being honest. I'm just being real. Scars from the playground, drop it in the comments, man.
If they throw it, I'ma catch it or play the game like Tetris. I'm one of a kind rap, people tell me I'm a clip. I've been working 24 hours, summertime to winter. I ain't really at the chill, it gotta be about business.